Good morning. How are you doing, guys? I hope that everything is okay there. So this is English for 10th grade BTP. Welcome. So please wear a face mask in order to stop the coronavirus spread. Thank you. So this is past continuous part 2, and the objective will be to make negative and affirmative sentences in past continuous. That's the objective. So here we have the structure in order to make affirmative and negative sentences with past continuous. Es idéntico, jóvenes, a la forma afirmativa. Recuerdan que la vimos la semana antepasada, ¿verdad? Que en la que usábamos solo las partículas was and were. En este caso, como es la forma negativa, we're going to use wasn't and weren't, all right? Wasn't, weren't. So we're going to say, I wasn't using the computer last night. I wasn't. All right? He wasn't. She wasn't. It wasn't. And with the particle weren't, we weren't, you weren't, they weren't. And the verb will always go in progressive. Using, listening, speaking, going, making, doing. All right? So we would say like, I wasn't using the computer last night. Yo no estuve. Okay? Yo no estuve usando la computadora anoche. O él no estuvo usándola. Ella no estuvo. Esa es la manera de interpretarlo en español. Okay? I wasn't, he wasn't, she wasn't. We weren't using the computer last night. You weren't. And they weren't. All right? Wasn't and weren't. It is very important for you to repeat that and memorize. Wasn't and weren't. Okay, let's continue. So this is like an exercise like in the other lesson. So we're going to make a negative and an affirmative sentence. Okay? So, attention. Ronaldo wasn't playing basketball. Okay? Ronaldo wasn't playing basketball. He was playing soccer. This is not basketball, this is soccer. So that's why it says Ronaldo wasn't playing basketball. He was playing soccer. All right? Wasn't, was. Okay? Was, wasn't. Negative and affirmative. And the verb, look, the verb is always in progressive. Playing, playing. Está fácil, ¿verdad? Ronaldo no estuvo jugando básquetbol o baloncesto. Estuvo jugando fútbol. All right, let's go to the next one, I mean. So help me, please. ¿Me ayudan? Arnold wasn't or weren't. Okay, wasn't writing a letter. Arnold wasn't writing a letter. So he was reading the newspaper. All right? Wasn't and was. Arnold no estuvo escribiendo una carta. Estuvo, ¿qué estuvo haciendo? Reading. Look at the picture, look at him, reading the newspaper. Estuvo leyendo el periódico. Okay, look at this example. Danny and Olga. Okay, weren't playing in the park. They were not playing in the park. So what were they doing? They were riding bikes. Okay? Danny and Olga weren't playing in the park. They were riding bikes. Weren't playing. Were riding. Negative and affirmative. All right, let's move to the next one. This is Daniel. ¿Para dónde creen que iba, que se dirigía Daniel? All right, so Daniel wasn't going to the beach. Daniel was not going to the beach. Daniel wasn't going to the beach. He was going to the stadium, all right? Look, he was going to the stadium. And you see that his taking a look at his watch. Maybe he's late. Next. So here we have question answer. Question answer. Pregunta y respuesta. So here we have, was the boy singing in Japanese? ¿Estaba el muchacho cantando en japonés? Was the boy singing in Japanese? No, he wasn't. Look at the flag. No, he wasn't. He was singing in Korean. He was singing, okay, in Korean. Estaba cantando en coreano. Okay, next. Was Victoria doing the homework yesterday? No, she wasn't, okay? No, she wasn't. Entonces, si no estaba haciendo la tarea, ¿qué estaba haciendo ella? She was listening to music. Very good. Were the guys studying for exam last night? Were the guys studying for exam last night? ¿Ustedes creen que ellos estaban estudiando para el examen anoche? No. They weren't, okay? No, they weren't. So they were watching sports on TV. Superb. So here we have the ex-president of the United States of America, and the question is, was the president writing a report? Was the president writing, remember, writing, escribiendo, was the president writing a report? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. So he was speaking to the audience. He was speaking to the audience. All right, piece of cake, right? Was the Queen Elizabeth wearing a hat? Look, she's not wearing a hat. She wasn't wearing a hat. So, was the Queen Elizabeth wearing a hat? ¿Recuerdan el verbo wear? Wearing. Usar, llevar puesto. Wearing a hat. Estaba la reina Elizabeth, ¿llevaba la reina Elizabeth puesto un sombrero? No, she wasn't. So she was wearing the crown, all right? This is a crown, especially for kings and queens and princesses and princess crown. No, she wasn't. She was wearing the crown. So this is it, guys. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Au revoir. And Jang. Goodbye.